Well, it was about mid-March when interest peaked in the antiviral agent remdesivir. And remdesivir is especially interesting because it's already being used to treat Covid-19 in expanded access programs. It has the potential to become the first agent officially approved for the treatment of Covid-19, and it also has the potential to rake in massive profits for Gilead. But we're not just looking at remdesivir in this video. We'll also look briefly at several other possible treatments that may gain FDA approval to treat Covid-19. That's before a vaccine becomes available. Remdesivir, an antiviral agent made by Gilead Sciences, is what's called an adenine analog. And basically it disrupts RNA protein manufacture in coronavirus cells. This slows viral production and allows our immune systems to more effectively target the SARS-CoV-2 virus that causes Covid-19. Phase 3 clinical trials of remdesivir in patients with Covid-19 are underway in China, the US and France, and rumours are rife about whether or not the drug will be successful and about whether or not Gilead will go on to rake in profits. When it was tested in patients with Ebola virus, remdesivir was reputedly well tolerated. However, in the first US Phase 3 study of remdesivir in patients with Covid-19, it is rumoured that tolerability of the drug in the first few patients was poor, with stomach side effects and raised liver enzyme levels. But we really need to wait for definitive results from the first of the Phase 3 studies. And we shouldn't have too long to wait because the first of these trials should be completed by the end of April. It's encouraging that the Gilead CEO promises about remdesivir that, if it is approved, we will work to ensure affordability and access so that remdesivir is available to patients with the greatest need. However, if Gilead is successful with remdesivir, how quickly the company can upscale production to meet demand remains to be seen. Meanwhile, a vast array of other possible treatments are being investigated in Covid-19, besides the rapid search for an effective vaccine. These potential non-vaccine treatments include Camostat, FOY305, Galidesivir, BCX4430 from BioCryst Pharmaceuticals, J&J 53718 from Janssen Island, Jakafi, ruxolitinib from Incyte Novartis, Avigan, favipiravir from Fujifilm Pharmaceuticals, Kevzara, Saralimumab from Regeneron Sanofi, Actemra tocilizumab from Roche, Prescobix, Cobicistat darunavir from Janssen Island, and I haven't mentioned Caltera, leponavir, ritonavir from AbbVie. It's not in this list because its recent study in China was a failure, really. Anyway, let's be optimistic. It seems that from all of these potential treatments, most of which are already licensed for use in other conditions, and most of which have differing mechanisms of action, at least one definitive treatment will be identified in the near future and well before a vaccine is available. We can only hope that affordability is a fundamental and that pharma companies don't involve in price gouging. Meanwhile, and I'm not really one for herbal remedies or vitamins, but high-dose vitamin C, St. John's wort, or licorice might even be worth a daily dose.